Hey guys, it's Tika and welcome back to the channel. Please don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so you can be notified every time I post a new delicious video. For those of you who are new here, hi again, my name is Tika. I'm the owner of Tika Snackery, which is a small cookie decorating business here in Atlanta, and I heavily use AAXA technology projectors in almost all of my work. I like to do really detailed and very interesting cookie creations, so I was so excited when they reached out to me to review the new P8 Smart Mini Projector. I am so excited about this thing, guys. Let's just go ahead and open it up. In the box, you get a little welcome letter from AAXA as well as a user guide. You also get the projector, of course. And when I was asked to do this review, I already knew this projector was going to be way different than any of the others I've reviewed. Like, instantly you can see the size of this lens and all these additional input-output areas, but we'll get into that in a sec. Let's just finish unboxing. Next, we have the power cord, mini remote control, and then we have a little tripod. Now guys, let me tell you, the P8 is stacked. It's HDMI, USB 2, USB-C, and micro SD compatible, and that's only on the outside. On the inside, you get features like Bluetooth capabilities, Wi-Fi, wireless streaming, and wireless mirroring that supports iOS and Android. There are many different ways you can hook up your projector, but we're only going to focus on some of the newer features that we haven't seen in some of the older models of the AAXA projectors. The P8 Smart Mini Projector actually needs to be attached to a power supply to function, so we're going to go ahead and plug that right in, and then from there we are going to hold down the power button for 3 seconds to turn the device on. After that, we are going to move on to the mirroring feature. In order to use the mirroring feature, you'll want to ensure that your Wi-Fi is connected and that you click the mirroring button on the main menu. Then just choose the operating system that you use. I am using iOS, and you are all set. Now I know what you're thinking. You are thinking, I am about to mirror everything. I'm about to stream all my favorite videos from Hulu and HBO and all the things, and I'm just going to mirror them right onto my projector, and you would actually in fact be wrong. You are actually not going to do that because those apps are not compatible with the mirroring feature. I found that the best way for me to mirror is if I am on a website and I want to mirror whatever is there, or just whatever is on my background on my computer, tablet, or whatever device. The thing about this projector is that it does not support a lot of streaming from a lot of different apps. I'm pretty sure there is some reason behind the red tape, but I'm just telling you the best way that you can stream, if that's what you want to do, would be to try some of the other features that we're going to get into in a sec. The next one is USB-C. To use USB-C, you can actually use one of these cords that you could get with your SSD drives. They work fine, but I actually did order a longer one, and I will leave a link for this one below. One thing that I did notice is that this feature also didn't work with some of the other apps like HBO Max. I did have visual, but I did not have audio. But what I did notice is that when I hooked up things like my AirPods while I was watching, I did end up getting great audio from some of these other apps that I was streaming. I'm not sure if that's just like the overall thing, like maybe you'll want to hook up your own speakers or things like that. But I struggled with the audio a lot. It might just have been me, but I did figure it out in the end. As I have been doing pretty much this whole time, I just streamed from online directly, and that worked fine too. But again, you could always hook up your own external speakers, and that might give you the results that you are looking for. The last and final feature is streaming directly from your projector. I found this one to be really interesting. There are a few apps in the app area. There's also a streaming section where you can just go right in and click on some of the streaming apps that they already have. There is not a huge variety, but there are some. And it's nice. It's nice to have it already there so you don't have to worry about it. The only thing is I don't believe there's a way for you to download additional apps. I didn't see that as a feature, but again, play with it, figure out what works for you. I decided to use the YouTube app that does come pre-installed on the P8 Smart Mini. It does run really smooth, just like if you were using it on your own smart TV. I also wanted to see what my channel looked like, so here it is on the P8 Smart Mini Projector, and you will see that this is 1080p quality. Now let's discuss some of the pros and cons. I'm going to start with the cons first, and I'm going to say the first con for me is all the red tape. I just feel like this would be the perfect projector if you could pretty much just stream whatever you want. I'm sure there is a reason for this, I'm pretty sure. But I mean, even though there are ways around it, it would just be nice to not have to go through all that. I would also have to say that another con for me is the remote control. I do not understand why the buttons are so hard on that thing, but it hurts your fingers after a minute. Like, I'm concerned a little bit. The last con that I'm gonna have to point out is the tripod. That poor thing. It doesn't take much for that poor little baby to just topple over. Like, it is just, if you have your own tripod, please use it. Now let's talk about some pros. I really love the fact that we have a whole lot of new features. I'm going to say it again, my favorite is the USB-C. I love being able to use that because I can just hook my iPad now right up into this projector and do whatever it is that I need to do. And I noticed that while my iPad is plugged into this projector, it also charges. So I'm just sold right there. Another thing that I really like about the projector is, of course, its size. I can put this thing in just about anywhere and take it with me everywhere. You do have to keep this one plugged in, as I did mention earlier, but that, I don't know, like, I kind of like that, considering the fact that a lot of the other projectors you had to charge before you could use them, and then once they went dead you couldn't use them while they were charging. This one you just keep it plugged in the whole time, so that really works for me. And I think my favorite feature about this projector that I didn't even notice until I was just playing around with it is that it'll turn itself off after it's been idle for a while. I love it. And it's so tiny, it's so compact. Like I said before, it is like a permanent addition to my nightstand. I don't have to worry about it being in the way or feeling like it throws off like anything in my space. I just really love, I love that for this projector. I really do. Well, that is all for today. Thank you guys for taking an in-depth look with me at the P8 Smart Mini Projector. Thank you once again, AAXA Technologies, for sending it to me to review. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video and I hope that it was helpful, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.